And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Shane Bieber.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound, you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And a pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The wind and the pitch. That one's in there. 0-2 now. And now 1-2. Next pitch inside, and the count is even 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss, and one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's going to be Luis Castillo. Castillo fouls that last one off. No score, just getting started, top of the first. They say you win. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. One down, base is empty.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Three-two. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Base hit, center field.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
And at the plate for Miami, Miguel Cabrera. This guy has turned into a beast. That hits the dirt. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0. That one missed. In there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Bieber checks the runner. Castillo back in on a dive. The 3-1. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. An absolutely majestic shot, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 2-0.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And now Gary Sheffield. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Still only one out here in the inning. Next one is off the plate. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next one misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And now it's filled up. And a pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first with one gone. Next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. That one's in there, 0-1. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
And a pitch. That's inside. The pitch. And it's even up.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Derek Lee, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Here comes a pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. The 1-2. And that's down and away. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the first. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Sandy Alcantara. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
Ronald Acuna Jr. takes a ball here as he stands in now. And he deals. That one drifts inside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. And down on strikes. 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 1-1. Bounce to third. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Man at second here with 2 away. Pete Alonso next to hit for the Rays. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Runner at second, 2 down. Broken bat, roller to first. And he grabs it, foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that is the inning. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Marlins 2, the Rays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Charles Johnson. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The wind of the pitch. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty to the plate. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 2.
So digging in, Ramirez. Good contact guy, good defender. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bieber keeping an eye on him. And the batter now, Cliff Floyd. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. There's the strike. The 2-2. This one popped up. Chisholm settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Center field, number 9, Pierre.
So 2 down now, and here is Juan Pierre. In there for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man on second, 2 down.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. Ramirez headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jazz Chisholm.
Second base.
First offering, and it just misses. And there's a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And the next pitch is way outside. And that just misses. And the pitch. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And the righty deals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Cabrera drifts towards it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Julio Rodriguez. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Out to short, Ramirez collects, fires over to first. Inning over. Down in order go the Rays. And they're down 2-0. Welcome back. And now, Luis Castillo. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
The wide to kick the pitch. And now the count is even. And he takes a strike. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And up next for Miami, Miguel Cabrera.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Fouled off down the right side. The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a count 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The pitch. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now Gary Sheffield. And the 0-1.
Nope.
Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And now 2-2. And here it comes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. But they hold the 2-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop.
Alcantara back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Strike 2.
Count 1 and 2.
Pop up here, third base side. Ramirez settles under it. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder. Crowd pleaser.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, crowd pleaser G-Man. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Trying to bunt his way on. And he grabs it in foul ground. Next one off the plate inside. Now 2-2. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The right fielder. Ronald Acuna.
Here's Acuna now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a big swing and a miss. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So up next, Derek Lee. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Charles Johnson.
And here is Charles Johnson. Grounded out his first time. First pitch just misses. That one missing inside. The wind to kick the 2-0. Foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And he deals. Smash to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Righty delivers. Bounced up the middle. To second, there's Bichette. And that is that. One left for Miami. They're up 2-0. Bottom 4, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And the right-hander deals. And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering upstairs. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch, and he just misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Pete Alonso. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Second and third, 1 gone. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jazz Chisholm. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone! This place is absolutely loving it, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's Jansen to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. That's it out. And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Rodriguez into second, and he's got a double. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. And that misses off the outside edge.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. The pitch. Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Cliff Floyd.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And now Juan Pierre in the air to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go ahead run on base. Luis Castillo, the next up for the Marlins. And he pops up the bunt. Alonso pulls that one down, and there's one away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Miguel Cabrera. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
1-0.
The 1-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Righty to the plate. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second, and great jump. The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one smacked out to left center. G-Man makes the catch. Runner tags up for third, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Sheffield. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Oh, and now a wild pitch. And the runner holds. Activity in the bullpen. Brandon Webb up and throwing. Freed, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering upstairs. The pitch. That one misses. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
The pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there, 0-1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Next offering is downstairs.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Giancarlo Stanton with a blast, and they take the lead. It's 6-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Shane Bieber. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now on the mound for the Rays, Brandon Webb. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Derek Lee. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next pitch in the dirt. And 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-handed reliever. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. And that's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
So 2 down. And at the plate for Miami, Charles Johnson. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one to first. Alonso takes it himself. That ends the frame. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, crowd pleaser, G-Man. And the right-hander back to work. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Pierre brings it in, and there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
So now 1-2. 1-2 now on Acuna. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it on his own. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Yeah, there's the strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pierre makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Ramirez.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, number 2.
Webb back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 0-1 down.
Ball, that's inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next pitch off the plate. 2-1. Rolled over to third, and it goes just foul. Next one just misses. And now 3-2. The pitch. And he walked him.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cliff Floyd. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses. 1-1. A little bit low. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 is on the way. Rips one to right, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now for the Marlins, Juan Pierre.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. In for a strike. 0-2. And here it comes. Back to the mound. Toss to Alonso. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Castillo.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
First pitch just misses. One down, runners at second and third. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And up next for Miami, Miguel Cabrera. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
You'll one. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rays 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a pitch. On the ground to short, Ramirez handles the chance, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, first base.
Pete Alonso next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. First pitch not close. And he deals. And a base hit into right. Now he'll turn for second. Oh, the throw is wild. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. Jazz Chisholm now.
The second baseman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Runner leads away at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now here is Danny Jansen. First offering misses the mark. Man on second, 2 down. Late swing, fouled off.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-1. Curveball drops in for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. One left for Tampa. They're down 4. It's 7-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Sheffield.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Anderson, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Castillo, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. Out front and foul to the left side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Here's the 2-2. That to right. Acuna on the move towards foul ground. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated Giancarlo.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Booth.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And the righty deals. Smash down the left field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Derek Lee stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. Good eye right there.
2-0.
2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired three straight outside the strike zone. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander's 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
So, man aboard. And at the plate for Miami, Charles Johnson for the fourth time tonight. And that's in there for strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Now move to first. Lee back on a dive. That's a laser base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now for the Marlins, Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike two.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
2-2 now. To the left side, but it is well foul. First and second, 2 down. Not even close there. And a full count now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a 3-2, and they're all loaded up.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So digging in, Cliff Floyd. And that one Wrapped foul. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Out to short. Bichette gloves it. And that is the third out of the inning. And the Marlins leave all three, but they still lead it 7-3. Welcome back. Bottom of the seventh. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio.
The right-hander back to work. That one way outside. And that's ball one. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Comebacker to the mound. And it gets by him.
The batter, number 11.
Man at first. Bichette digs in now. Next pitch downstairs. Ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
The 1-0. High in the air, out to right. Sheffield on his way over. And out number one on the grab.
The left field, number 5. Crowd pleaser, G-Man.
Crowd pleaser, G-Man. Next to hit for the Rays. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rays 3. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Now, Juan Pierre.
Leading off for Miami, the center fielder.
The pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. That's to third. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Luis Castillo. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Out on a bang-bang play.
The third baseman,
Miguel Cabrera, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
2-0, check swing, appeal to first, didn't go. 3-0 down. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Sheffield. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Oh, 2 now. And misses inside. Here's a 1-2. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A 2-run shot is 14th of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 9-3.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Luis Castillo. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Here's Stanton now. That one's in there, 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. The wind and the pitch. And now 2-1. And the pitch. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 3-1 in for a strike. Full count. The wind of the pitch. Well struck left field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 10-3.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Derek Lee, the next up for the Marlins.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Derek.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next one off the plate inside. Full count now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-3. And welcome back. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Leading off for the Rays, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here it comes. Right side. And Acuna retired.
Now back, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Next to hit, Eugenio Suarez. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one hammered. That's on its way. And forget it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they close the gap. It's 10-4. Singing the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher's screaming, "No!" and the hitter's saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Oh, and 1 now. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. And ball 1. The 1-2. Ripped to third. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jazz Chisholm. Swings through that one. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And 1-2. The pitch stays alive. One and two now. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And that ends the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. Welcome back. We go to the ninth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Charles Johnson.
The catcher, Charles Johnson.
Castillo back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ripped on the ground to second, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes the pitch. Out to short, and it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Cliff Floyd. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. Check swing, no appeal. And it's 3-0. The pitch. That's in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Back to the top of the Miami order, and stepping in is the speedy Juan Pierre. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And the right-hander deals. That one misses. And the count's even at 2. Bases juiced, no outs. Double play ball to second. There's one on to first, but he beats it, and a run scores. They turn things over to the southpaw, Tyler Anderson. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Tyler Anderson.
Two on with one out. Next to hit, Luis Castillo. A switch hitter batting right. That's a base hit. Run scores. Rodriguez to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Miguel Cabrera getting ready to hit. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Anderson ready to work. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Zach Wheeler, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The pitch.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Anderson keeping him close. And now the lefty fouls one off. 2-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. First and third, one down. to the right side. Base hit and a run comes in. The throw to third. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
One away, runners at first and third. Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, 2 impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-4.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Zach Wheeler, he's been so good against lefties. And up next for Miami, Derek Lee.
The first baseman, number 25, Derek Lee.
And that's in there for strike 1. Right-hander kick steals. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 17-4.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the catcher to hit, Charles Johnson, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
The catcher, Charles.
First offering misses the mark. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. And a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one is lifted in the air. G-Man makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're dialed into the show. New pitcher for the Marlins, number 63. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 63.
So bottom of the 9th, and now the catcher for the Rays.
Leading off for the Rays. The catcher, Danny Jansen.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one not close. And the count is filled up. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. Julio Rodriguez next to hit for the Rays. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
He's 2 outs away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Bo Bichette. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Lee over to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.